Guys, part 6 of the animal room, reptile room, animal collection, tour, whatever you want to call it out there. I figured we'd start in here with the sugar gliders. You guys, if y'all been keeping track of how many animals that we got, remember we're going to use it as a contest. It'll be real easy on my fish mount up there. We're going to use it as a contest. If y'all tell me how many animals we have in total, and whoever gets it right, if only one person gets it right, one person will win a nice prize pack. But if several of you get it right, of course we're gonna put your name in a drawing.
I'm ready to eat.
Where's the other one? And somebody's gonna win something. So I hope y'all been watching. I know it's taking a long time, guys, to get this video finished up for y'all, and I'm sorry. But I'll be glad to get it finished tonight for sure. And like I said, I figured we'd start with these guys, the sugar gliders. Here's one. Coming to say hey. In Georgia, they used to be illegal. They made them legal as long as they're neutered, and you get them from somebody that's...
By the way, the other one is in this pouch, and he's being very...
I got food.
He's mad right now.
Yeah, well, this is the nice one, so we'll stick with him. There's 2 of them.
This is Gizmo.
If this is Gizmo.
And that's Gremlin.
He is a gremlin, too.
They live up to their names.
You only have to get him wet. He's a bad little sucker, but this one's really cool. I'm sure you guys have seen them before.
They're both really good most of the
marsupial.
time.
They love anything to do with nectar, fruit. You know, it's a real common sight in the pet trade. And
this is actually kiwi, fig, and apple.
And we used to have some of these guys back in the day till we found out they were illegal, and so we got rid of them. And now, you know, they're legal. We've got us another pair. So they're in a reptarium. This is the Med Iguana Areum. Now, guys, once this got together, it's pretty nice. You could by no means use this for a full-grown iguana. I mean, it'd be nice for a while. The screws, I had to drill a couple of them when we put it together that were not drilled from the factory, but we got a really good deal. Caught it on a steal on Amazon on sale. And I'm gonna set him back in here. But that is the sugar gliders.
And something that's important if you guys are actually considering the sugar gliders, because we didn't have these back when we had started. This wheel is about $50 on Amazon. Wherever you can buy it, I'm not sure, but I think it's $50 pretty much everywhere. But this has been amazing. They absolutely love it. I could not pick a better, you know, toy, something to entertain them. It's been epic for them.
Yeah, I hope to catch
We'll catch some videos of it at some point, but they love that wheel.
It is funny though. One of them will get in there, guys, and he'll be going round and round and round and round, and he'll stop and he'll spin all the way around. It's really nuts. I'll do my best to catch it, so.
Don't put them in a regular wheel. They have tails. You know, I've heard horror stories about that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. I mean, gerbils, hamsters, stuff like that. But these guys actually have these long tails. It will cut their tails off.
Yeah, that's
Don't
right.
put them in a regular metal wheel of any sort. Make sure that you make sure it's sugar glider safe.
On this side of the room, guys, moving along. These are our Nigerian yellow Uromastyx. There's a male and a female in here. If y'all had looked back, you'll see we actually got these guys. They came from LL Reptiles, actually. The first one that came in, we actually ordered one originally, and it actually came in, lived for like 2 days and died, and they replaced it for us, no problem, and they were so nice to deal with. We went ahead and added another one to the order. Here's the male. You can tell by his bright colors he's got there. They've been doing really well in here. This is a 36 by 18 by 12 Exoterra, so it's the low. And the female, nope, she's over here hiding. I'm messing up their cage, but that's for the greater good. And there's the female. She's just drabby. She's got a little bit of yellow, but definitely not as much as. And the female's more spastic than the male.
She's always more active. Always.
Oh, don't you get back there. I don't hurt themselves. I'm trying to
I'm not gonna hurt
stress
herself.
them.
She's just gonna hide from me.
Anyway, there's the male one more time. The female's gone, but they're doing really well. We said you can look back and see when we got them.
Oh, and hiding.
We actually give them some of the iguana diet we leave in here for these guys over there. We don't actually have a water bowl in here. They get all the water they need, most part, from their greens, which we keep a constant supply of greens also. And I will do a weekly misting on these guys. They seem to enjoy it fairly well. They'll actually, you know, kind of sit there like the dragons do and enjoy the misting and drink at that point. But they do not require any, you know, whole lot of water. And UVB light. This is the Med Industries light here. It has LEDs and a UVB bulb, you know, built in. It also has night lights, really nice. And we have a heat lamp back here. Their hot spot is well over, well, I say well over, it's about 130, 135 on their hot spot in there. And they do use it, guys. So that's the Euros and the little marsupials, the sugar gliders.
Oh, he's still sitting here eating.
Let's go over here to Cameron's room and look at his bearded dragons. One of these dragons y'all haven't seen yet, guys. If you follow me, which actually I think I made mention of it, the bigger dragon was actually a rescue dragon. A buddy of mine had some people renting a house. They left the house and left this dragon, a dragon and a sambo I'm going to show you. They were in the house for a month without any care, any intervention. And he's really doing good. He's come back. I've never seen a bearded dragon drink so much water as this guy did. And he eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And he's looking like he's...
He loves to eat, by the way.
He does. But that's the big male, the rescue dragon. So he ended up in here. And then, if you look back, his other dragon, which is in this little exoterra, and he's going to need a bigger enclosure here before long, but there's the itty bitty guy that, if you remember, and he'll probably bite me. See if we can get him some light. He sure has grown leaps and bounds. If you go back to the video when we got him and see he was just a little peanut, and look at how the orange is coming out. I sure hope that's showing up on camera, guys.
Yeah, he's beautiful. Definitely not a normal.
Definitely not.
We just saw one of those.
Yeah.
And he's beautiful.
He hates that camera.
He doesn't like me in general.
All right. So that's Cameron's bearded dragons, the rescue.
Oh, we should show our new
All right. Yep.
rescued puppy.
That
Wow.
is Trixie. You can tell him about Trixie, April.
Yeah, she was actually found abandoned at a dumpster recently. And we decided to take her on, see how she does with our family. So far, she's been an absolute angel. So
She had a puppy with her, guys. The puppy went to a good home also, and we decided to give her a second chance. I really was against it, to be honest with you. I did not
absolutely.
want another. I didn't want another dog nor another mouth to feed, but
well, she had a collar that was grown into her neck.
Yeah.
She has been severely beaten, and yet she is laying here
Awesome dog.
in the bed with our son, doing absolutely great.
All right, on down the hallway. Let's go to the last three in here. I guess we'll go to the iguanas and then the frilled and then the turtles in the corner. Here's the iguanas, guys. Y'all seen them before. You can go back in videos. The growth rate has been awesome on these guys. And they're actually probably down here feeding. You hear me hold the camera?
Yeah.
Here is one. Green bean and sweet pea. There's green bean and there's sweet pea. We're pretty sure sweet pea is a female. As you can see the size of him, no doubt what he is. He does not like the camera, so he'll probably whip me or grab him. Yeah, he's not happy. Well, if you look how fat that guy's gotten since the first video there, but they do not like the camera. Man, he has grown. We feed these guys the same thing as the Euros. They get quite a bit of greens. have 2 water bowls. They get misted twice a day, once in the morning before I leave, and then when I come in, or April, she'll mist them. And we also feed them this juvenile iguana food. We keep it in there all the time. You know, same thing we give to the Euros, just leave it in there on top of, you know, their other greens and such that they get. Over here, same enclosure. This is my Frilled Dragon. You go back in the video to Repticon New Editions when we got Poseidon. We got this little pretty guy. He hates the camera too. I don't want to stress him too much. Actually making him frill like that is, it's kind of stressful, but this camera is just like a big eye looking at him, and he just hates it. So I'll go in for a little close up on him, but that is my Frilled. He's not an Australian Frilled. He's from either Indonesia or New Guinea. Probably one of the farms is where he came from. But if you go back and look at that video, the growth rate in 5 months on that guy has been pretty good, substantial. And oh, he eats. Lord, does he eat. He dubia roaches, crickets, hornworms. He gets it all. But he has done extremely well. Not liking the camera. His palms in here, I've been kind of neglecting. They're starting to die off a little bit, but hey, they've been here for 5 months. They've lasted that long. I'll pick up some more, but there's Mr. Frilled. One more time. All right, I'm gonna leave you be. And over here, they're kind of in a hold tank. These are the Softshell Turtles. There's one, they're just Florida soft shells, and the other. Now, I've been taking these guys, we'll alternate them back and forth outside to the goldfish pond that y'all saw earlier on in the other videos, and we'll alternate them, and then the snapping turtle I'm going to show you back and forth. And I had a map turtle and a yellow-bellied turtle, and somehow or another that we put them out one day and they have not been seen since. So we have 2 turtles that are missing in action, but there's the soft shells. In their enclosure. This used to be a saltwater tank, and right now it's just an eyesore in the corner, but it's working. I'm gonna end up turning this into a nice, something nice for something. But it's just too nice of a tank to just kind of let go to waste. Eventually probably let the turtles go and do something else. So guys, stay tuned. Let's go out in the reptile room. Last couple of animals. Try to keep this video under 20 minutes for y'all. Snakes and the other turtle. I think that's it. That'll be all the critters. So now it's up to you guys to let me know exactly how many animals it was once we get done here. And somebody's going to win something nice. So come on, guys. All right, guys. Out here in the reptile room, last couple. I figured I'd hold her. Y'all seen, if you watched my snake tag challenge video, this is my supposed Xanic bee ball python, female. She's in that Exoterra down here. It is a 36 by 18 by 18 Exoterra. Been plenty of good size for her, good size water bowl, heat source. That's her. Down here, and I'm gonna try to go quick, that is our regular snapping turtle, just common snapper. He stays in there. I alternate days between him and the 2 soft shells as far as he goes into the pond. And either he's going to have to get something bigger, or when winter comes, you know, after this next winter, I'm probably going to end up cutting him loose and letting him go. I picked him up from a reptile show. He's about the size of a quarter.
He loves to eat. You can see that. He's following the camera.
I hope you can hear good with that AC. Oh man, she just spit. Stupid stingray. Just spit all over the lids. In here, I took their water bowls out. This is the other Kenyan sand boa, and he still looks really poor. If you look at his belly, I've been feeding him, but he's come around a long ways. This is the other animal that was left in the house that people abandoned with the dragon. Whoo! He just struck at me.
Which is odd for a sand boa. They usually aren't aggressive
He has eaten twice since I've had it. You know, he seems to be doing good, drinking fine. I've been keeping him in these tubs. Sand boas don't require a whole pile of space, but you can see in his back end back there how poor it really is. But I'm just glad that that Mr. Wayne called me and was able to get them out of there. Now there was also some tree frogs, but they were jerky. In here is just our regular flame right there.
Way different personality.
Yeah, he ain't gonna try to bite me. And I don't keep water bowls in here all the time. I feed them from a bowl also, guys. I put a water bowl in here and mist them. And then I have a little box that I have some sphagnum moss in, that I give them a, a little hide, like a moist hide, keep the humidity up for shedding. And in there is the green tree python. His cage is kind of bare right now. I'm actually in the process. I pulled a bunch of stuff to get some measurements. I'm trying to make a bunch of the PVC cage furniture for him. You put your hands. He's a really aggressive eater, as you guys can see there. I just fed him 3 pinky mice the day before yesterday, and he thinks it's time again. So he's getting ready to, looks like, shed one more time. Won't be long. He'll strike that top. He's gonna pop it for that camera. Oh, there. It's crazy.
We just wanted to see what you look like.
Yep. What is it? What is it? But that's my green tree python, guys. And I guess last thing, and I almost forgot about it, is Cameron's brown anole is another one we brought back from Florida that was actually in a piece of driftwood. And when we found it, oh, there it is right there. There is the brown anole.
Bahama anole.
Nah, it's just a brown.
Is it just a brown?
Yeah, I thought it was a Bahama when we first, because them big ones, them other big ones were the Bahamas.
Ah, I see. Not good.
Right.
Anyway, he's safe and sound.
Yeah. The scorpion's out.
I don't know if I can get in there.
No, it's fine. I'm sure it's running long, so I'll give him an update video. Well, guys, I guess we come to the end of this long, epic journey. Man, it felt like it took forever. I know before we went to Florida, I'd done like part 1 of this video. And, man, it seems like it's been just forever in between. And I am sorry. I was like, man, these guys are going to lose interest. But guys, I'm still going to honor what I said. If you've watched it to the end, if you watched all of them, you got an idea how many animals we got, let us know. Somebody's going to win something cool. We'll do, a video for that here in about maybe a week or 2 after everybody gets a chance to kind of watch the videos. So the only other thing I can think of is, don't forget, there's 3 dogs now and 2 cats. And a chicken. We had a bunch of other chickens.
And a chicken.
Didn't get a video of the chicken, but we had a bunch of other chickens, and we actually had a hawk that started coming in and taking chickens.
Or fox, we're not sure.
We're not really sure. But yeah, 1 chicken. So guys, you tell me how many animals we got. That was part 6 of the complete animal room collection tour, whatever you want to call it, like I said earlier. And my reptile junkies, until next time, I sure appreciate y'all out there, and we'll catch you then. Thanks for watching, guys.